One of the things that deter us from our truth is judgment. By allowing things to be what they are, and honoring ourselves and our truth, we are in love, and not fear. We all have judged and still find ourselves judging to this day. We wish it weren't so, but it happens, and that's okay. For some, we may find ourselves judging ourselves for judging ourselves. And that's okay as well. The important thing is what we are going to do next. A lot of judging has to do with judging ourselves, rather than accepting ourselves. We all have belief systems and templates, and it happens. We judge ourselves through comparison with others and things found in the outside 3D. It's hard because we have been conditioned for so long, and so has been society. It can definitely be hard when most around you is fast asleep. This time that we are in is very important, as well all know. More than ever, for those of us who are awake, we must support one another and be accountable for our truth and awakening. When the changes start to be noticeable in society, there will be a lot of fear scattered around. More than ever, we must be self-aware and responsible for ourselves and our frequency, thoughts, and intentions. Now again, many of us have been experiencing changes as of recent. We are being led on paths that don't make sense logically, and again, in some part, it's not supposed to make sense to the 3D mind. We are leaving the 3D behind. During times when we are focused on if this is good or bad, try to take your attention away from outside of you, and go within. Focus on yourself and your truth. If you slip up some way in your life, more than likely that judging voice will enter and start to run its mouth at you. During this time, focus on what's true and own it. Give yourself love, acceptance, and encouragement. The more we are able to love and accept ourselves, the less judgment we will have. There will be times when we will catch ourselves judging things outside of us, and that's okay. To be aware that we are judging is the first step. Work on allowing and accepting everything for what they are without labels. Just let things be. Now there will be things that we see our experience is just not right at all. With this, know that it is not the person or thing outside of you, it's you. If you are at a job where you are getting harassed and the only reason why you're there is because of survival and not wanting to give up something, regardless of how wrong it is, then how is that honoring yourself? How are you loving yourself? But again, when looking at it, don't judge yourself as good or bad. Don't put energy into it. Put the energy into what's needed. It takes time and commitment. It's a process. The more we commit ourselves to our truth and take the actions when tested to honor and stand up for our truth, the stronger we become in our truth. Doing this keeps us more aligned with our truth, and by doing so, we are able to receive more. The more we receive ourselves, the more we receive. Now there will be periods where things will just come up and take over, and it's just doomsday in your frequency. Things such as your twin will never get to you, that you are nowhere near your mission, and so on and so on. When this happens, work on clearing your energy and processing it out. Don't get caught up in the drama. By focusing on the process and clearing, you will go through it much faster. Again, we are not alone in this. We have our guides, and we have our twins. Work with them. Peace and aloha to all. Take care. Brandon.